Welcome to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the unemployed, Mad Montreal Man. Hey, welcome back. It's Friday night, March 15th. Beware the Ides of March. And we got a show today. It's not what I was going to originally film, but I kind of have to do this today because of what I found out. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, it is kind of Batman related, you know. Hello, Joker Eyes. But apparently, this is why I always tell people, do your pre-orders. Because one of the action figures I'm going to review today, I found out that my buddies at GameStop told me there's only 2 in Canada. All of Canada. Only 2 of them. I got 1. So somebody else somewhere else got the other one. So I know you're thinking, but there's only 2 in Canada at GameStops all across the nation. Shouldn't you just keep that in package? No, we're going to open it up. But I'm going to give you a hint. And I'll tell you which one is after. We're doing the Joker Eyes stuff today. We're doing the Batman Joker Eyes. That's from the White Knight series. Oh yeah, by the way, I brought up a desk from the basement. It's a bigger desk, so most of my toys are sitting on that desk now. But we got the Joker Eyes Batman, the White Knight Batman. We got the Joker Eyes Robin. But this is the one that there's only 2 in all of Canada. Joker Eyes Batgirl. Yep, there's only 2. And yeah, I'm going to take it out of the package. But let's start with the... oh, we got other stuff too. We're going to have a vintage corner today. And we're also going to do you know those little mini marbles I have on the wall that I said a long time ago? This is one, if I get X amount of likes, I'll open one up. I'm not going to wait for that. We're going to start opening up these mini Marvel universes. Why not? But let's start off with Batman. So what do you say we take him out of the package, and we'll be back right after this little magic of editing. The joys of spending hours on a video, editing it, just so I don't have to show you the wonderful joys of cutting this thing out of the package. Back soon. I'm definitely not playing with a full deck. Yes, the package does come with some more Joker cards. If you remember the Dark Knight Joker Eyes, there's some Joker cards. It would be fun to have a whole deck of these. But as you can see, purple and green somehow works. You know, the cape, the detail on the cape, I like the way the cape looks. It's a cool cape. You know, yes, McFarlane, you did a Batman Joker Eyes base. I like it. The base is still flimsy. But there's some things about this. You know, I love the details in the boots. The gun actually fits in the hand. Well, it's just a great little Joker Eyes Batman. I mean, yeah, I already have the White Knight one. Oh, yeah, the base is kind of horrible. Hold on. Give me a second here. But yeah, it's a really nice, Joker Eyes Batman. It's actually better than the White Knight Batman, the regular one I got, which I did a long time ago. So I actually am happy I picked this up. Never thought I'd be collecting the Joker Eyes stuff. But oh yeah, the card stand is nice as usual. But let's put bats aside for now, shall we? And yeah, I'll do a close-up of all the figures together at the end. Let me see, what did I get? I got Joker, an ace, 3 of clubs, and a 6 of spades. Not even a double pair. All right, so let's go on to the Robin. Joker Eyes Robin. I don't know why, but they use Teen Titans artwork. Oh, whatever. Okay, so what do you say we take this gold label, Jokerized Robin, out of the package, take a look at him, see what we think of this one, and then we'll be back once more after the power of editing. Yeah, I'm losing my mind, folks. You know, it's one of those days. Let's be back after this. What do you got? I got a pair of aces and a pair of threes so far. Hey, the cards are fun. You know, Teen Titans back. So this is Red Robin, sort of. What do I think of Red Robin Jokerized? Well, the base, Robin symbol, purple, green, and orange. You know, I do like the fact that the wings really do hold up. The graffiti on it is kind of fun, and yeah, I kind of like it. I'm losing my mind, people. I'm liking Jokerized things. It's nice to see something different than what you normally expect. And if there's a comic book out there with all the characters Jokerized, I don't remember reading it. I don't remember seeing it. But I just like it. I like the fact that, you know, the staff goes into his hand nicely. Unlike the other Red Robin, the staff is straight. Unlike the other Red Robin that came out a while ago. No, it's bright. I don't know. It seems to be a theme. Last week was the Golden Age Mr. Freeze. The glow in the dark one with pink and yellow. Now we're getting Jokerized, really purple, orange, green. You know, yeah, he's nothing's front of the shelf yet today though. No, this is not front of the shelf unless I have a Jokerized shelf. But let's get This is why I always complain. You know, yeah, it's still super thin, but still, Mr. McFarlane, these bases suck. One little nudge and he falls down. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. It's not just the multiverse toys. It's also with the Spawns. Same thing. The same size base for all the Spawn figures that I've picked up lately. They just don't seem to hold them properly. But that's okay, because you know what? We have toys to review, and we have time to do it right now. Seriously. Okay, everything's falling down. Give us a second. No editing, unscripted. This is what you get when you tune into this channel. All right, that's on the floor. I'm not picking it up. Everything's falling down. Yeah. Oh, why? Because Batman fell down. Or Joker Batman fell down. You know, sometimes you really have to shove that peg in there, but, you know, then you run the risk of the thing breaking. Okay. Okay, now he's standing. He's off to the side. I got my card so far. Now, I know I said earlier in the show, there's only 2 of these in all of Canada. That's through GameStop. Yes, another plug. I don't think it's the only 2 in all of Canada because I did check online. You can get this online, like, you know, Amazon.ca has it online. More expensive, mind you. But then again, that's why I have a discount. That's why I pre-order. But no, here it is. So for all the GameStops, there's only 2. I got 1. So that's why I don't think it's that rare of a toy. It's not limited edition. Might have a small print run. Who knows? It might be smaller, you know, run than some of the limited edition ones that we've opened before. But why not? Let's open up 1 of 2 of the only ones they got at GameStop, and we'll be back real soon. my poker hand's getting better. I got, of course, I got my pair of aces. I got 3 of a kind, 3 threes, and of course now I have a pair of 6s and the rest, well, whatever. But no, here you see Batgirl, Joker eyes, out of the package. Now, the one thing you might notice in the close-up is, unlike the other ones, she doesn't have the happy smiley face. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, oh, they must have goofed. Did they really? Because if you think about it, Batgirl is normally the one that's more jovial of all the Bat family. She's one who always cracks jokes and so forth, more so than the original Robin, Dick Grayson, did. So in some ways, I kind of like the fact that she isn't laughing or smiling. It's just one of those things where, when you take a good look at her. Do that while I fix the camera. There we go. Camera was crooked. I don't like crooked. Or do I? But no, when you look at the face, it's just, she's not happy at all. She's very somber. It's almost as if this Barbara Gordon knows that she was shot in the back in The Killing Joke. Now, there are a couple of things I do like. I like the fact that the base is, Batgirl base. I still think the grappling gun is stupid. I love the detail in the cape. I love the fact that the cape is the 2 tones. And in some ways, even though it's an homage to the TV Batgirl, the golden gloves. There's no gold anywhere else on this Batgirl. So it's kind of like a little bit of an homage to that. I kind of like it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of funny. But yeah, let's put them all together again. I'm not going to do a major close-up of all these guys because, why bother? But let's put them all together. Give me an idea what the Joker Eyes family looks like. Now, I could go get the other Batman, but, ta-da. There you have the Joker Eyes Batman family for now. I know there's also a Joker Eyes Superman. Who knows how many more Joker Eyes characters they're going to do. The joke's on us because we collect them. But there they go. Now, I'm not sure. What would you guys like to see next? Would you like a preview of what's coming next week? Because we have stuff to show you. Or do you want me to do those Marvel Universes now or do the Vintage Corner now? I'm waiting. Okay. Well, you guys kind of make up your minds. I do want to save the Vintage Corner for last today. But let's do, I took this one off the wall. Let's do, Mint in Package. Probably better than the movie, which I have not seen. Mrs. Marvel in the black costume, not the original costume. So what do you say we take her out of the package and we'll take a quick look and we'll be back right after this wonderful close-up. Well, there you have it. A mini Marvel Legend, or they're known as the Marvel Universes. Now, she is actually very poseable. So I'm actually impressed with the posability of these guys. And for something this small, the sculpt is actually pretty good. And I don't think they make these anymore, because I think they stopped making these a while ago. As I said previously, they came out as a sort of like a HeroClix version of a game that Marvel did. But they don't stand very well. There is a little envelope that says top secret. It's not worth it. But yeah, they're not too bad. They're kind of, if you want a small collection that's not going to take up as much room as these guys, that's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. But we're not going to stop there. No, because guess what? I'm going to open up this 2-pack next. Yes, the original Captain Marvel and the movie one. But so let's do that. Let's take these guys out of the package, and we'll be back. All right. So yeah, these 2-packs come with a comic book, and to be honest with you, the comic book sucks. Now, sun's out, so I'm going blind. Let's look at this one. Now, as you can see, it's posable, it's articulated. I'm not a big fan of the mohawk look. I mean, the camera won't even focus on the face. That's kind of how bad it is. For what I paid for them at the time, they're kind of okay. They don't really stand very well. Now this is where, I mean, I remember some of the older ones had this little black square thing. You would put them on as a base, but the 2-pack doesn't come with that. But yeah, there it is. Of course, now this one is, I think, worth it. Out of the two, this is the one you want to get because this is classic Captain Marvel. I mean, the little detail on the gun. I mean, this is a good little mini Marvel or mini universe, was it even called? This one's actually, if you're a Marvel fan, you might want this one. Because I don't think they've made like a 6-inch version of this. At least not yet that I know of. But no, these are actually pretty good. Little mini Marvels. Now, I could do another one. But I think 3 Marvels is enough for today. They really don't want to stand. Now, next week, though, I will give a sneak peek for next week. Next week, we will do the Juggernaut and Colossus 2-pack, but not this week. I think you guys have suffered enough with the Marvels. So what I really want to do now is talk about some vintage toys. But I'm going to cut away and do a close-up of the vintage toys. This way you get a better look at them before I start talking about them. Now, I mentioned the Hellboy one a long time ago when I did the Hellboy special. This is the original Hellboy toy that came out. And at the same time, while I cut away, I'm going to try to get the sunlight to not blind me anymore. See, look how pale. Look, I'm a white ghost. I'm so pale with the sunlight. Unscripted. What can I say? The sun makes me go crazy. But we'll be back after this edit. We'll try to get that sun out of my eyes. We'll get a better show, and we'll be back soon. We're at the vintage corner. That's right. Now you saw in the close-up, this is Danny Colt the Spirit. I won't tell you how old this toy is. It came out, how can I put it this way? I was working at Nova Comic Book Shop in Montreal. So this is over 30 years ago. Now these came out. This was fantastic. I love the fact that, you know, Will Eisner's the Spirit. It came with the words, this thing. I can't remember what company made this, but all I know is I've had them for years in my office. I love this. The Spirit is a great, great character. Will Eisner, if you don't know who it is, you should look it up. And yes, some people might say, well, some of the cartoons were a little bit, you know, politically incorrect. It was drawn at the time. That's all I can say. Now, the Spirit wasn't the only one they did. No, they didn't. Oh, by the way, Danny Colt did come with a alternate head, so you could swap out the face. And this is very comic book accurate. Posability, you know, they have limitations, but you know, they're still, you want something to put in your office desks. If you can find these at like toy stores, vintage toy stores, I do recommend picking them up, especially if you're a fan of Will Eisner artwork. It's fantastic. But let's not stop at the Spirit, shall we? Now, I'm not going to do close-ups for all of these, unless you want me to, but there's another one I did as well, and this shows you, you have to excuse the dust. These, I just took them up from the office downstairs. A bit dusty, but, oh, look, it's the Madman. Both versions, white and black. All the accessories. If you don't know Madman, well, if you're a Marvel guy, you probably read X-Force, the crazy one with, you know, but these came out, same thing. You know, wonderful toys, variants, nice size too. They're about 9 inches tall on average, but love it. Great to fun to have. But they didn't stop with Madman. No. Well, let's do the one I told you about. Okay, you ready for this? The original Hellboy toy before the movies. This was it. Mike Mignola's Hellboy. Look at the small feet. They had the cloth. This was like it was drawn in the comic books. You know, cloth jackets. Looks really good. Oh, and if you think that's it, no. Of course, they did a variant with the BPRB shirt. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely fucking toys. And these were the original Hellboy toys. I have to clean them up. Let's put it this way. My office is in the basement. It's a bit dusty. Okay. Now, the next two I have a bit of a connection to. One was when I was working at Noble Bookshop so long ago. It was a cool comic book store. Had a ping pong table. It's where I met people like Jeff Isherwood. You know, I got to meet a few other people like Bernie Moreau. But one of the comic books I did meet, even though I knew his sister-in-law more than I ever met him, Matt Wagner. I was friends with his sister. I'm still friends with his sister-in-law. Hi, Trishy. Hope you're doing well. And Trisha used to date Joe Matt, who I used to also hang out with at the store. But yeah, this is why I like saving these for last, because these have a lot of personal memories for me, because it makes me think back to that wonderful store and hanging out with these fantastic artists. Well, those were good times. Pay was horrible. I mean, the pay was terrible. But the atmosphere of that place, hanging out with these people, was great. And one thing I liked about the store too was it was one of the places that really pushed people buying alternatives. And if you heard a bark, well, that's just Duke barking at someone at the door. I don't care. I'm filming. All right. But one of the comic books they did do, and this is the reason why I mentioned Bernie, because Bernie was also a colorist. Bernie Moreau, if you don't know, is a fantastic artist. I recommend look him up. His own series, The Jam, which is set in Montreal, which is brilliant. He also did my wedding invitations for me. Yeah. Allison didn't like because it made it look old, but, you know, he was drinking beer at the time. And he was playing this band at a convention we had. Yes, we used to have conventions in the store. Pretty fun conventions. I have posters I put up on Facebook from time. But diversing too much. The toy I'm talking about is Grendel. Yes, Matt Wagner's Grendel. And, of course, Rose. I mean, the fact that these things have lasted so long and in such good shape, I'm amazed. This is how well they made them. But another reason why I love these, it's kind of funny because I actually used to wear, one of my buddies way back when made me a Black Adam t-shirt. White lightning bolt on a black t-shirt. I used to wear a lot of military surplus or green pants. My shoes were black with white trim. And in Montreal, there's a joke about Montreal Justice being a baseball bat. So, when this comic book came out, yes, that's my Mage Magic credit card. Of course, I had to get Kevin Matchstick. This is the variant with the clear bat. And the funny thing is, I had a niece, when she saw these, went, Uncle Norman toys, because my middle name is Norman. But no, this is it. And of course, there's also the green credit card. And of course, if you put his jacket on, there he is as well. Now, I only met Matt, I think, once or twice, but it was just one of those things. It was just so fun to meet him. And in some ways, I think part of the joke was that, did he see me walking down the street one day wearing this outfit? I don't know. To this day, I've never known. I remember the first time I met Matt Wagner, he walked into the store, we kind of did a double take at each other. Because oddly enough, I was wearing my Black Adam t-shirt. I didn't know he was coming in that day. He just showed up that day. It was just kind of coinkydink, I guess. But it was just kind of funny. So, no, I'm really happy that I still have these. Yes, the clear bat's not as clear as it used to be. I used to cosplay this, by the way. I would go to the Montreal conventions. I went to the Vancouver convention as Kevin Matchstick. Now, some things have changed. My hair is no longer dirty blonde or dark or brunette. The comic book character actually has an earring. I don't. The toy doesn't have one, though. And when Matt Wagner redid Mage, I thought he would just do him with gray hair. And it would have been perfect. But no, he drew him how to see, because Matt, unfortunately, has lost a bit of hair. So the new Mage comic book, Matt is basically drawing himself as Kevin Matchsticks, but it's really great. Another thing was great about the thing, which I sadly didn't do, Bernie Moreau had a comic book character in the thing based on him, and I just wish they would have done that character as well. But no, these were, I think they were done by, they were done by TM, copyright, oh my god, ooh, this is old. Yeah, but this is it. So that's it for the show today with the Vintage Corner. Thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And yes, this is a vintage Mage t-shirt. A bit tighter than it used to be. I've gotten, like, my shoulders have gotten bigger over the years. But if you want a sneak peek of what's coming, there's a few things that are coming. Well, we're going to be looking at the Red Tornado. we'll be looking at a comparison of Robins. Aha! And of course, we have an Owlman to look at down the road. We still have Sinestro. We still have that Superboy Prime. We also have, I don't know why, I think I pre-ordered this, but a sketch version. And another, oh, are you ready for this? You're going to think I'm nuts. But another limited edition. There's only 7,400 of these. This is the Red Hood Black and White Accent Edition, which apparently is a Big Bad Toy Store limited edition. Now, we still have other stuff to do as well. We still have, for example, Midnighter, Vampire, Green Lantern. We have the Batman armor, Brainiac we haven't done yet. We have Steel. Well, the whole thing, I'm just going to back up the camera. I'm going to show you. Okay? Let me go freestyle here. All right. So, we still have Brainiac, Batman, those we have already done those. We also have, oh look, we still have on the peg, we have Steel, Earth -2 Batman, James Gordon's Batman, the Batman Earth -1, and of course there's stuff behind there. We have toys. We have lots of toys to review. But yeah, as you can see, we're fixing up the studio a bit more. With that new desk, it helps. We have more room for toys. But that's going to be it for this week's episode. I know, it's not enough. I need more shelves. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a laugh at my expense or a laugh with me. You know, and that's the whole point of the show. It's just to have a little bit of fun. You know, you have to laugh at yourself. Collecting toys is fun. Yes, I'm a toyholic. I know it. But no, that's pretty much it for the show today. And yeah, I'm sorry there was no shorts this week. Part of the reason why is because I was doing this. I was getting that set up, and that takes a bit of time, and I also am job hunting. But you know that, not that you care. Toys of toy collection, so much fun. Yeah, toys. So once more, as I always say, from the deepest love I have in my heart for all of you, thank you for watching the show. From the deepest, darkest, depressive recesses of my soul, thank you for putting up with the show, enjoying it, spreading the word out there. And I do have some new subscribers, so shout out to you guys. Thank you for liking the show. I hope you like the format. It's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy. It's different. It's the Mad Montreal Man, and we'll see you next week.